Hey there, comic fans. It is Mike from the Hardcover Comic here. Today we're going to talk about another Image Comics Deluxe Edition, another little treat that we got from our amazing sponsor, OrganicPriceBooks.com. This is a book we're going to be giving away in a future live stream, the Skyward Deluxe Edition, the complete collection, whatever you want to call it, the hardcover that's got it all. We'll be giving it away in a future live stream. Don't know when. Keep your eyes peeled for announcements. Follow us on Instagram at the Hardcover Comic. If you're a patron, you'll probably hear it on there. Follow us on Twitter at the Hardcover. We'll post something somewhere on our social media about it when that drawing is going to be happening, that giveaway. So be sure to look out for that. I'm very excited to talk about this book. Skyward is a series I heard about as it was coming out, and I'm glad that, there's a nice deluxe edition that collects the entire series for anyone who's interested. We'll get into that in depth. We'll take a look at the book. This is another video that Matt recorded for me. Thank you, Matt. So don't be alarmed when suddenly my hands change and things look a little different. The lighting looks a bit different, but yeah, it's a fantastic book. Very excited to talk about it. Before I do, though, I got to tell you about OrganicPriceBooks.com. This is where we got our copy of Skyward, an incredible place for you to get official releases: DC, Marvel, Image, IDW, Dark Horse. The inventory is growing, the selection's growing week by week, month by month. Fantastic stuff. Great packaging, really quick shipping. You can pre-order, you can back order, all kinds of options on there. It's really fantastic. Customer service is great too. And with the code THC2, if you enter it at checkout, you'll get an extra $2 off every single one of your orders. That's all you got to do is when you're checking out, type in THC2. It's 4 things on your keyboard into the promo code box, and you'll get an extra $2 off. Now let's get into Skyward and take a look at the deluxe edition. The deluxe edition for Skyward, I gotta say, it's a good looking book, a really nice looking book. Fantastic cover. This is a story by Joe Henderson with artwork by Lee Garbett. Great spine as well, very clean design. It's gonna look really nice on the shelf. This collects all 15 issues of the series. That's it. It's the complete collection. Honestly, I went into this with zero expectations. I haven't read the full story. I haven't read the actual deluxe itself, but I have read the majority of the story. It's a fantastic book. Taking a look at the actual design here, I like the yellow pages. Looks like that Skyward title Matt points out here is kind of cut off. It's a little cut off on the sides here. I don't know if that was on purpose, but either way, not a huge deal. Really like it, man. Image, whoever they use for their books, they do a great job. Their products are absolutely high quality. What I really like about this book, the story essentially follows a character named Willa, and it starts off by sort of showing you how the world lost its gravity. Gravity disappeared. Suddenly the sky sort of turned into the new ground, and everyone was floating up. And now people, years later, 20 years later, they live in a world where gravity does not exist. They have created tools to deal with gravity, whether it's magnetic boots or, other devices, I guess, things with magnets. It's all magnet related. And essentially they're able to manipulate their gravity. Willa has to deal with, her family, her friends, her work. She's a courier of sorts. People like to threaten couriers. And the main sort of, I guess, characters in this, aside from Willa and her family, there's a gentleman named, I believe it's Braxton. That can't be right, though. I apologize. I don't remember his name. He's sort of a gentleman who took advantage of the situation with the changing gravity, and he started, capitalizing on it. Just started making products that would help people live the way they lived before. And so you start seeing different sort of sectors of the city. One sector where people are, they're stuck in the past. They're stuck with gravity. You can get a little eye hole peep for you guys here. Pretty good binding. Not bad at all. Image has great binding. It's getting better and better with every single, new book that they put out. But yeah, so there's parts of the city where people still live in the past and they don't like to use gravity. There are other parts of the city where they take advantage of the fact that there's no gravity. They fly. Characters, people that were handicapped before can now fully function and do things that they couldn't do before because everyone's flying and legs aren't, as necessary as they were in the past. It's a great time. It's definitely a series that I would like to finish reading at some point. It's fantastic. Lee Garbet's artwork is phenomenal. I really, really like his style. The colors are great. I forget exactly who it's by. Antonio. Forget your last name. I'm sorry. Fantastic colors as well. They really just add life to the story and the world. Not that it's, in need of additional life or anything, but either way, it's a great book. Things get really crazy. The world's changed. No gravity means that a lot of stuff has been modified. The way agriculture is done, the way animals and plants and everything and life reacts to everything. It's fascinating. And sort of the philosophy and the conversations that happen with, people being afraid of the sky. Things that we took for granted, the way life has changed. It's a very interesting exploration of an idea. Of course, as with all deluxe editions, you get a bunch of bonus content here, sketches, emails back and forth, letters that the creators wrote to each other, cover designs, variant covers, all that fun stuff. A great book. Like I said at the start of this video, we are going to be giving this away at some point. It'll be a organicpricebooks.com sponsored giveaway, giving away Skyward. So be on the lookout for that. We'll be doing it during a live stream at some point. We'll post announcements in the future. But thank you all very much for tuning in. Let us know what you thought of Skyward if you've read it. Are you going to pick this up? Hopefully you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. Until next time, as always, wishing you all the best, staying safe and sound. Until next time, you stay classy, Internet.